And make sure you let the other dogs know you run this park. Yo, I know you're a small dog, but you're a big dog today. Big dog.
You are looking live at Marshawn Lynch. Fans more than an Indianapolis.
Hi, and welcome to Kassie Balls Out. I'm your host, Kassie. Thank you so much for joining us this week in the show. We're so excited that you're here. The Steelers are 10-0. They are undefeated. They have never done this before in Steelers history, and we are so excited. But not only was it a win, it was also a win on a holiday. And if you're curious what that holiday was, it was Juju Smith-Schuster's 24th birthday, and he celebrated in style. It was so litty. Yeah. Look at those cleats. And after Chase Claypool got a touchdown, he and Juju did a touchdown dance of Juju blowing out the candles on his birthday cake. Couldn't want anything more than to be 10-0 for your birthday. So happy birthday, Juju. We're so happy for you, and we're excited to see where the rest of the season goes. Now, the Steelers are still underrated, and people are saying they're not that good. And you might be asking yourself, but wait a minute. Don't the Steelers have the best record in the entire NFL? And you're right if you were wondering that. Yeah, they do. And still people don't think that they're good. But Steeler Nation, I say, don't fight it. Embrace it. It's pretty enjoyable to just let people think that you're bad and prove they're wrong. It's like when people think you're just some dumb girl that doesn't know anything about football and probably owns a pink jersey and definitely doesn't know anything and definitely spends the entire game just taking selfies and talking and texting when really you're actually really, really terrifying and your boyfriend can't watch games with you anymore because you have so many opinions. So you had to make a football show about it because you had to express them somewhere. Or something like that. Yeah. The Baltimore Ravens lost to the Tennessee Titans. And again, like last week, I don't really have a story here. I just really enjoy talking about the Ravens and Lamar Jackson losing. So thank you, Titans. We appreciate it. Another big story is that Kirk Cousins, just when you thought he was getting good and he had a Monday night win, which was a record breaker, he lost to the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, he lost to Andy Dalton. I mean, Andy Dalton, not even the Bengals wanted him, and that's sad. And it's not even a normal Andy Dalton. It's an Andy Dalton coming off of a concussion and COVID. Get yourself together, Minnesota. Another big story is that the New England Patriots had a surprising loss to the Texans this week. Yeah, people are saying that the playoffs are a long shot for Bill Belichick, and now, I understand what you're saying, but I will never doubt Bill Belichick. I think Bill Belichick will do anything it takes to win, to be in the playoffs and be a top contender. I would be less surprised if every single NFL team, besides all 31 of them, all came down with crazy cases of COVID and couldn't compete the rest of the year and they had to call the whole season a forfeit before I believe that Bill Belichick won't make it into the playoffs. Now, I won't believe that Bill Belichick won't be in the playoffs until I see a Super Bowl ring on somebody's hand and it's not Bill Belichick's. Even then, I'm questioning. So, I'm just saying, don't question it. Don't get ahead of yourselves here. Another big story is that there were two teams that came back with a vengeance. Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks won this week, and they won against teams that had upsets and had beaten them a few weeks prior. Now, the Seattle Seahawks beat the Arizona Cardinals, and don't worry, guys. It's not like the Seahawks did anything crazy, like win with a huge lead or something. That would be so out of character. But they did get a very close, but a win this week against the Arizona Cardinals. And the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Raiders. Now, Mahomes is one of the few men that has ever come out on top in Vegas. But I will say he did have one Vegas moment. They forced him to throw an interception. Yeah, they got an interception. And it is only his second of the season. Both have been against the Raiders, which proves to you that Vegas does the same thing to every man. It makes them do something completely out of character that they wouldn't really tell people about, and they're going to regret the rest of the week. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us this week. Next week, we play the Baltimore Ravens on Thanksgiving. So, let's go Steelers. Enjoy your turkey. Enjoy your pie. And here we go, Steelers. Have a great week.